Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I say it every week. I don't take days for granted. I don't take you for granted. I'm happy and grateful for you. I want to remind you that you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are prosperous. Everything your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. You are intentional on being the best version of you unapologetically. And as long as you do it through a posture of submission and humility, never arrogance and pride, you can't help but to win. All right. So, Meal Prep Monday. Okay. And I've been thinking a lot about, well, it just is what it is. You know, we're in the season of paid delette. You hear everyone talking about, well, some people talking about 5784. But like I told you guys, paid delette, it's a door with no closing. And when you look at the Hebrew and you look at the symbol for pay, it's like an open mouth with a tongue. Okay. So this is a season. We all know that Jehovah God moves in seasons, okay? So we can't change the season. It just is what it is. You jump into it. And coming into it has nothing to do with your religion. It has all to do with kingdom, okay? Kingdom is not a religion. It's a dominion, okay? So we're all dual citizens. I tell you all the time, your spirit with the soul wrapped in this flesh, okay? So we're all dual citizens, and kingship is our first line of DNA. So I was thinking about it being the open door that never closes. So either way, you going in the door. Now, what you do with the where you go and how far you go and what you get in it and don't get in it is up to you. But you got to understand that right now, your words have all authority and all power. Okay. So, you know, you've heard the saying, you got to watch your thoughts because your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions becomes your habits. Your habits become your character, and your character becomes your destiny. All right. So if this is the season, if this is the decade of an open door, if this is a decade where your words have all power and authority, what are you creating? All right. We were given words to create. So anyone, including me, that felt like they were not creative, that's a lie from the pits of hell. If you have words, you have creativity, because the whole purpose of words, okay? Words are a spirit being. Now remember, and this ain't me trying to get off deep. This just is what it is. Your spirit with a soul wrapped in flesh. So in kingdom, in the spirit realm, everything is a being. So words is a being. All right. Words are a spirit. Every word that you speak, you're creating something. There's life and death in the power of the tongue. I don't know if I quoted that right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Your tongue, all right? Your words. You're either speaking life or you're speaking death. I told y'all before, purpose was given to us. You are created in purpose, all right? Period. Your purpose was created before God even thought of creating the earth. You all that and a bag of chips, okay? You're not looking for purpose. You are purpose. Every day that you breathe, have life in your body, it is another day to fulfill who you are. Period. You're not the title. You're not what someone labeled you. You're not the name that your job is giving you. You are who you are because you yourself, Nicole D. Jones, I am purpose. Okay? You are purpose. So here's the thing. Words are being in the spiritual realm. So when you speak, your spirit begins to create. All right? Spirit with soul wrapped in this flesh. This is why you got to watch your thoughts. Everything starts with a thought. A seed is planted in your mind. We water and grow it one way or the other. Everything starts with a thought. Then we speak it. We create. This is why affirmations are so important, especially in this season. See, when you get to a place where you understand the creator season, you learn how to get to it. You learn how to use it to your I'm going to use the word advantage, but it's used to your glory because you are glory. You were created in the likeness and the image of Jehovah God, regardless of what you think or what you follow. You do know that religions were only created because everyone's looking for kingdom. Everyone's looking for kingdom. Now, the religions are created because what are they looking for? They're looking for kingdom. So if you name it something else, at the end of the day, God created, all right? Period. Yah, he created. So we're looking for the same thing. That's why there are all these different religions. What is the kingdom? It is about a king. It's a king and a kingdom, a dominion. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, all right. Okay, let me get back. So God gives you your purpose. Now you gotta understand what is so important in this season of open door. It's an open door that never closes. So what door do you want open in your life? That'll never close. Do you want prosperity? Or do you want damnation? Are you speaking life? Are you self-sabotaging? You are someone or something else. It's a door that never closes. You got to think about it. That's why you got to be slow to speak, quick to hear, eager to learn. All right. So God gives us your purpose, but we determine our destiny. All right. You determine your destiny. Your purpose is what it is, but how you choose to walk this journey out, that's on you. And it starts with your thoughts. What did I say? I said, watch your thoughts because they become words. Your words become habits. Your words become actions. Your actions become habits. Your habits become character, and your character becomes your destiny. It starts with a thought. It's activated when you speak it out. This is why we got to learn to take every thought captive. That is not pleasing. That is not glorifying. That is not lively. That is not positive. That is not going to breathe life. You got to take those thoughts captive. And that's where you can create your affirmations. All right? All right. I also want you to know, Pastor Joanne has been saying this. We don't go around, we're not judging one another, but you are able to inspect the fruit. Why? Because the Bible, the #1 personal growth and self-development book, that should be in your collection, no matter what you're reading. The Bible, that's the book for me. What does it say? You are known by the fruit that you bear. What is the fruit that you were created in? Patience, love, kindness, joy. Okay? You're known by the fruit that you bear. So when you're dealing with something, all right? Because this all sounds good. But when you dealing with hell on earth, Nicole, you don't understand. I'm frustrated, irritated, agitated. I understand. I promise you, I understand more than y'all know because I'm frustrated, irritated, agitated a lot of times too. Okay? But what I'm learning to do, because anyone who knows me, I'm a venter. So back before, I already started limiting my venting to 3 minutes. And the way I justified it, because it ain't rationalizing, it's justifying, because I'm just talking crazy for 3 minutes. I said, well, I'm going to talk to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay? That's how I got to my 3 minutes. But this is why I tell you, no matter what, keep getting up. All right? We're human. We're natural beings. And it takes a level of self-control for you to learn to rest your lips and not let nothing out. Now, I've gone from 3 minutes. To be honest with you, I'm trying to get to 30 seconds. I'm just being honest. Because what I have realized is when in those 3 minutes, I'm opening a window of destruction that I just justified that I can have in murmuring, venting, complaining. So I'm really trying to get to 30 minutes if I need any. All right? You got to watch what comes out of your mouth, because the murmuring, the bickering, the complaining, all of that, you're speaking death and damnation to whatever the situation is, when God wants you to have faith to believe for it so that he can show his miracle signs, wonders, and hand true on your life. All right. Okay. So listen, pay to let, right? We're in the season, the year of a door with no closing. And we have to understand that our words are beings. They're beings in the supernatural. Words were given to us to create. All right. So I want you this week, it's Meal Prep Monday. I want you this week to be intentional, to think about what's coming out your mouth. Fall back. Put yourself in timeout. All right. Put yourself in timeout. Because another thing that you have to know, that all gifts don't come from God. All gifts are not blessings. All gifts are not going to prosper and grow you. You may be in a situation where you're trying to pay something and you got the money, but if it adds sorrow to you, you better judge where it's coming from. Everything that we think is good is not a blessing. It's not a step up. If anything, it may be something to belly back. What is tied to it? What's associated with it? What is that going to do to you? And what posture are you in when you speaking about it? Oh, Lord. You got to remember, through this journey, we're getting to the final destiny. And at the end of the destiny, you're going to be judged by the heart, not the organ, the heart, the subconscious, the inner you. That's why you got to understand that your true enemy is the inner me. My enemy is the inner me. It's the wrestle that I fight on my own that sometimes gets out of control. And that's why you see it outside of closed doors. Those are the areas and the things that you got to start speaking life to. You got to start dealing with the root of it. You got to understand that, we get mad, we get frustrated because prophecies or positive words or things that a mentor or someone that we trust has spoken to us don't come to pass. Well, you need to look at your fruit. Are you even in a position to receive it? Woo. Sometimes things can't find us because the state we're in. We would fumble the ball. We'd lose the game. All right? So, Meal Prep Monday. Because now I feel like I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. I don't want to do that. This ain't a pow. But what I do want you to do is I want you to be intentional. All right? This is the season. This is God ordained feast time. These are not feast of Moses. These are not man-made feasts. God himself, the creator of you and the earth and the world and of all things, he has 7 feasts. Go educate yourself, all right? So those things, we know that God moves in seasons. It just is what it is. It's paid to let. It's the year of the open door that never closes. And pay, because Hebrew goes from right to left, and it's numbers, symbols, and letters. So pay, it's the symbol. It looks like an open mouth with a tongue. So in this season, in 5784, it's an open door that never closes. So this week, I want you, before you start going off, being mean, venting, acting crazy, think about what's coming out your mouth and what are you creating? Because words are given to us to create. Words are spirit beings. They're beings in the spirit realm. Listen, in the beginning, God created. What did he do? He spoke. What are you creating? We go through so much. We want to blame the devil. The devil can't do nothing to me. I don't blame him for anything. All right? If the devil come up on my foot, on my patio or my door, it's because God said, have you tried my faithful servant Nicole? Because even then, he can't do nothing to me. Because even if I don't believe in myself, I believe that God believes in me. So I'm going to pull kingdom down. Let's stop it. When we complain, when we blame the devil, y'all do know that's a victim spirit. And he's so cunning that he'll put it on you. I ain't no victim, I'm a victor. Indeed you are. If you still doing this, if you're still doing this, yeah, but he said, but she made me mad. But, get your butt out the way. If you're still doing that, you are in a spirit of victimization. You're a victim. You can't be a victor. The devil is beneath me. I remember when I first got to interceding and praying, and I used to, listen, I'm 50 now. That's 23, baby. I had the energy. I ain't got the energy. I ain't got the energy to play with the enemy no more. My words speak authority. I ain't got to hoop, holler, and do all that. All right? If I say go, he must go. Because I stand in the authority and the power. Now, what I have to do is make sure that I speak when I hear to speak. And I ain't just babbling. See, we babble too much. Rest your lips. Understand that this is paid delect. All right? Understand that right now, no matter what you do, there is an open door that will never close, and your words have power and authority. You got to remember that this world is set up trying to kill, steal, and destroy you, period, because this ain't kingdom. This ain't where we live. We passing through. So we got to learn to prioritize who we are, whose we are, and where we are. All this stuff gonna go. God promised us many things, but the only thing he will never promise you is another day. All right? So we got to shift our perspective, even with how much we put into this natural place. And everything we need to do is for kingdom. Every decision we make is for kingdom. Every decision that we make is past whatever situation is right here. Because once we accomplish that, it's something greater on the other side. So higher levels will be more dying to you. Ain't no higher devils. It's more death to you. You're going to have to learn more self-control. You're going to have to learn to get into that inner you, so that inner you is not your enemy. All right? You are spirit with a soul wrapped in this flesh. Your spirit is your being. So there is nothing too hard for you as long as you are in the right posture. Submission and humility unto Jehovah God. There's nothing out here that you can't conquer. All right? The mountain will be moved, and it ain't even at the labor of your hands. Oh, Lord, I'm going to stop. And now I feel like I'm going to stop. Meal Prep Monday. All right? I want to remind you, watch your thoughts, because your thoughts will become your words. Your words will become your actions. What's next? I forgot. Your actions will become your habits. Your habits will become your character, and your character will become your destiny. That's a quote. I don't know who wrote it, but listen, it means what it means. Google it. You'll see it. Print it out. Put it where you can see it. All right? Because you have all power and you have all authority to dictate, mandate, and drive this journey. You are the final say of your destiny. Line it up with your purpose, then you can't go wrong. All right? So I want you to stay focused. I want you to stay humble. And I want you to stay positive. Continue to be the best version of you unapologetically, because no one else can do it. And you are relevant. You are necessary. You're needed. Every place that you are predestined to be, no one can fill it but you. All right? I am Nicole D. Jones, and I want you to continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.